Often, what Jesus asks of us is hard to do. In Matthew chapter 19, we read of a rich young man who told Jesus that he had kept all the laws and asked Jesus what else he needed to do. Jesus answered, "If you want to be perfect, go, sell your possessions and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me." Sell all your possessions? That kind of commitment isn't easy to do. In Luke chapter 6, verses 27 to 31, Jesus offers us guidance in ways that are very contrary to how we might choose to act, or how we are naturally inclined to act. He says the following, "But to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. If someone slaps you on one cheek, turn to them the other also. If someone takes your coat, do not withhold your shirt from them. Give to everyone who asks you, and if anyone takes what belongs to you, do not demand it back. Do to others as you would have them do to you." Now, when these situations come before us in real life, they are big challenges, and likely, more often than not, we do not manage to live up to what Jesus asks us to do. Sometimes, though, there are situations that may appear simple, that still present to us a challenge that is bigger than what we imagine. Take the situation today with the COVID-19 virus. For some of us, the social distancing is not an issue. But for some of us, it presents a great challenge as we are kept from doing things that were central to our lives and the enjoyment that we found. This isn't easy. But let me give you a suggestion, or maybe even another lens through which we can look at what is being asked of us today. When Jesus was asked by the Pharisees what the most important command was, one of the two things that Jesus said was for us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Now, the way I look at the restrictions that have been placed upon us during these times is that the restrictions, they're not so much just for our own sakes, but they are there for the sake of others. Maybe for our neighbor who may have serious health issues that we do not even know about, or for our neighbor who may be forced to go out into the workplace and put themselves in danger. In many ways, what we are being asked to do is to love and take care of our neighbors as we should be loving and taking care of ourselves and our loved ones. I recently ran across a story that I would like to share with you. It's from a woman by the name of Amy. Now, she didn't just talk about social isolation, but she talked about the discomfort of wearing a mask at this time, and how she wasn't doing it for herself, but she approached it as an act of love for other people. Now, her story is as follows. Today, I wore a mask at Target. I was hot. I was uncomfortable. My glasses were foggy. No one could see my really cute lipstick I just applied before I put my mask on, because I still have standards to uphold people. Also, the lipstick thing is automatic, and I keep forgetting about the mask. I smiled with my eyes at my fellow mask wearers to encourage us all in our mission of love. Friends, masks are not a symbol of fear. They are a symbol of love. We know wearing a mask protects us to some degree, but even more so, it protects those around us. If there's a chance that we could be sick and not know it, even a small chance, we care for those around us by wearing this bit of fabric around our faces. We accept being uncomfortable and living differently and taking this extra step as a way of serving those around us. as a way of acknowledging we are all connected, and what I might do, in fact, affects others. You do you is really no way to plow through a pandemic. We need each other, like it or not. So we wear a mask as a way of saying we are all in this together, and even if I am just fine, I still care about what happens to you. As a way of trying to get back to living in a community together outside the walls of our homes. It's such a simple thing really to do, wearing a mask. It is not living in fear. It is simply siding with science. It has nothing to do with politics. I couldn't care less about your politics, and I keep my breath off you as I keep my breath off you in public. Today, I wore my mask for you, and for your child with asthma, and for your daughter who's pregnant, and for your mom who just got done fighting cancer, and for your perfectly healthy coworker who could still get it, and for your husband who is working as a nurse to take care of those fighting the virus, and for your cousin who just needs to open up their restaurant again, and even for your Uncle Bill who's in his 80s and doesn't even believe the virus exists. Mask wearing is about living in love and in service to our fellow humans, all of them. If there is a chance that what I did today kept someone else safe, I will sleep better. And who doesn't want to sleep better? So for the time being, let's all keep our breath to ourselves, tucked behind a jaunty piece of fabric, as a way of saying, hey, I may not know you, or even ever see you again, or even agree with you about anything, yet I care. I know this time isn't easy for many of you, but let's try and remember Jesus' direction for us to love and to take care of our neighbors. Let's look at what we were doing these days as a gift of love. The song I would like to leave for you to listen to, it's a song that we often sing in church, and the song is simply called The Servant Song. May you feel God's love this coming week, and let's all do our best to show our love for our fellow man and woman during this time. God bless and talk to you soon.